Well, a good evening, everyone. Nice to see chat's already so busy that I already have a hard time keeping up with it, and I'm not even playing the game yet, so that's gonna be interesting during the stream. But hey, good evening, or whatever it is at your place. I hope you're all doing great, or fine, or good, or something in between. Here, all is fine as we are going to start a new series with Farthest Frontier. And actually, I already thought about this 2 weeks ago to start this. And then I thought, let's do a pacifist game and just go into building a nice town. But hey, then yesterday the new update came out with the new soldier system. So we're not going to play in pacifist mode, of course. So we're just going to load up a game, a brand new settlement on the Trailblazer difficulty. Now, I know I need a name for my town, so please shout it out if you have a nice name. And then we'll get to it. And we can start the game. So let me know. And of course, good evening all. And this game is amazing. Yes, Hunk, Mr. Dead, this game is very nice. I love it. It's a cool game. A little bit more the emphasis on the warfare and the survival, which I like. Completely different than Ostriv, of course. But this is, I guess this is somewhere in between Banished and Ostriv. So that's cool. It's a really nice game. Hi all, watching you all in the car while Mom is in the doctor's office. Oh, hope everything's fine. Is it just a routine checkup or is something wrong? Well, hope all is good. And of course, good evening everyone. There's so many people. Roadhog, Kevin, Steven, Jonathan, Herodev, Hunk. We have Mike. We have Thomas. I hope I didn't forget anybody. And if I did, please just let me know. And of course, tag me if you want to see me. Reza, Quirky, nice to see everybody. So how has all of your weeks been? I had a good week. Busy but good. So I like it. Wyfovia. Oh, that sounds great. And I want to get started with the game. Wyfovia. That's going to be the game. I don't know if she's watching, but now it's going to be Wyfovia. We'll start on the Idyllic Valley because that gives us a slightly better chance of actually building a nice town and not just get raided and destroyed straight off.
Life can be harsh everywhere. But in the old world, there was no hope of it ever improving. When our crops failed, the ruling class would still collect the same share, leaving our children to starve. And if we had any coin to our name, the taxman would appear, demanding it for the crown. The nobles hid behind the safety of their walls and did nothing when raiders pillaged the outskirts of the city. And so, some of us decided that it was time to leave, that we'd rather take our chances in the wilderness, seeking the promise of a new land, than starve to death in our homeland. The journey wasn't easy. We lost many along the way. But this wild, unsettled land offers us the hope of a new start as the masters of our own destiny.
All right, there we are. Well, I have to say, I particularly like this opening because it's not too long. It's very well done. It's not with all these fancy flashes and stuff. It's just a nice opening and it shows you what the game is all about. We just left a kingdom where the nobles did nothing to protect us and now we're going to work for ourselves. So it was always there, but I just never showed it. And now there it is because I think this is just a great way to start a game. It's not too elaborate, not too much talking and stuff. Not like these amazing footage with... I don't know, lots of fighting in it, just plainly explaining what the game is all about. And of course the game has to load a bit, especially since we play on the large map. That always takes a bit of time, but as soon as we get in, we can get going. There we are. On the map, we see our people gathering. The town center, we finished scouting the surrounding area. Survey the land your villagers have explored and choose a promising site to construct your town center. It's important to choose a location that's near the resources you'll need to build a successful settlement. Things like clay, iron ore, and potential food sources. Okay, well, there we go. So here we have our town hall. We have food sources that we can see on the map, like these eggs and bushes and stuff. We have water here. I Oh, there's a fish icon, so that's an excellent fishing spot. There's a bandit hideout, so that's a problem, especially in the beginning, because we need to get soldiers to actually clear that. So that's interesting that we start off there. Now, we don't see the entire map, we just see a portion of it that they have scouted. So we have to really look around and find the right place. Glad to read that it's just a routine checkup, Mike, and I hope everything will be checked and then all will be fine. That's, of course, the most important thing. Right here we have a nice mountain. There's some iron in there and more iron. I don't see gold yet, but that might be available to us later. Here we have some animals, but also a wolf den. I don't think we've actually seen one of those before, but that's where wolves spawn and you can destroy it, which will be good for our town. But lots of threats around us, that's for sure. Here we have more iron on top. Hopefully there's also some gold. There's some sand here, that's good. So basically we have a lot of nice resources on the map. Question is, where are we gonna begin? Like these slopes are really hard to build a town on, so this might actually be one of the better places because there is some food around, although not too much, but we can hunt up here, like right here, so that's good. We're close to the mountain for some stuff. There's stone here, but it's still, this is quite a tough map. YouTube scaled down to 480p. We can see the fertility too. There's some good fertilities around us, so that'll be nice as well to help us grow like the food and stuff that we need. So I think we might just get started somewhere here, although there's a wolf here. And if we start right here, the wolf... Oh, there's a wolf walking past us. It will immediately attack us, and we have to gather everybody in one place to actually destroy the wolf. But I think that's what we're going to do. So we're going to start off just right. As long as you're far from the raiders straight away. Yeah, though they won't be coming straight for us, so that should be good. The raiders are usually coming from out of the map, but the more of those places you have on your map, the more likely they are to come for you. Alright, let's go after the wolf all together. That's the best idea to make sure that we actually get it. The more people attack the wolf, the better it is, because the less likely it is somebody gets killed. Alright, there was another wolf here. There it is. Let's go after that one too. And all the rest should go and start to work. And it's, of course, very hard. Hey, Blake, I saw your comment, of course. Just did not have the time to respond to it yet. But nice that you're here. Sorry to hear the kids are still sick. I hope they get well soon. I believe they're sick for quite a bit now, so hopefully that turns around quickly. And I guess you want wifey to continue this, which is fine, but of course she still has her hand injury, and it's gonna take quite some time for that to fix. As long as she doesn't start to take it serious. Now, I know she takes it serious, but she just doesn't take the rest that she needs to. So I'm actually a bit more harsh on her now, making sure that she takes all the rest that she needs so that she can actually get it fixed. So we'll have to watch later. It's buffering too much. Okay, Mike, hope to see you later. Take care of your mom first at the doctor's. That's the most important thing. All right, let's pause for a bit because we have not set out any food gathering. And that's usually not the smart thing to do. We need to start getting food in as quickly as possible. Now, right here, we can have a forager to get these forest fruits. There we go. I think we can also already get a hunter going somewhere. Oh, there's just a little bit of deer there. That's not a lot. All right, we have to do a little bit of exploring to find that great deer spot, but then we can start with some fisheries already. Now, what I like to do with the fisheries is I like to keep them a bit close together, but not too close to town because otherwise they'll get in the way. All right, we can place them right here, and then we'll do the other one the other way around. We build a road in here, and then we get the smoker here too, so that it can just be busy with smoking this meat from the place. So there we go. That should work out. Yes, you tell that good woman what's what. Then run. No, I don't run. No, but she feels like a great responsibility to do stuff and to help out and to work. So really have to slow her down and tell her that everything's fine. There's no issues. We can take, or she can take all the time she needs to get well. There's no money issues or whatever. And that she better takes that time, because that will make it so that things will get well soon. And if she doesn't, it will only take longer. So I understand the whole idea that she just wants to keep going and keep functioning and stuff, but it's just not the best thing to do. So that's what I'm quite busy with now, to make sure that she actually starts to do what she has to do. And I don't have to run away for that. Actually, in the end, she knows it's the best, so she appreciates me taking care of her that way. But yeah, it's a bit, I understand the whole thing, and it's a bit hard, so... but we'll get there, no problem. Alright, we already had a lot of predators around. 3 wolves so far. That's quite bad, and I have the idea that the game is quite a bit slower than it was before. Every time I click something, it already lags a bit. Alright, we have to take some space here, because I want to build some walls around this later on. So basically we have the road around it, then I want places for towers, and then I want to get the wall, and we have to get another road there. So I think we have to do it a bit like this, then we can build the wall around the houses too. Alright, we have to at least get started with houses for the people that we already have. Alright, we have the first fishery up. Now the good thing is we can move its zone, and then you can just give it a lot of space. So now it has plus 40% fishing area, so that's good. There's not a lot of fish in this pond, so I think these 2 will be the absolute maximum that we can have, actually. Alright, we have a forager. Now we need firewood to actually get all the structures really up and running. So we'll have to get working on that. Now the people don't like living close to a firewood place. Is there another wolf here? Oh no, that's a stump. I thought it was a wolf. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Tower, a wall, and a road. Yes, so this is where it should go. Then we can build another road here. Hey, Diego! Dude, no way. Watching roster stream inspired me to put up Farthest Frontier again. And now you are playing it. Yeah, I am. I saw the update out. So why not do that? Impending heat wave. Alright, it's gonna get hot in here. And it's not because of me. So we'll have to be prepared. Everybody get the straw hats on and stuff. That's for the best. Alright, no fish. I get that. We'll have to put it up like this. And this should be good for the fishing areas. Plus 100%. Fishing productivity 300%. Oh, that should be okay. We still have a housing shortage, but that should be fixed soon too. Okay. Oh, we have the extra buttons here now. Those are new. Select the infantry, the archers, the cavalry. Oh, wow. That's cool. Now, it actually might take us like 2 or 3 streams to actually get to the point that we get to a significant sized military, of course. Because in the beginning you don't have a lot of soldiers. But this is still a very much fun and enjoyable game. So that should be okay. I guess what we're going to do is build a well here already. So that we are prepared for when the rest of the houses here gets built. There we go. That should be the first block of houses. But yeah, I'm telling wifey what to do now, but that's only for injury, nothing else. I wouldn't dare to do that. Yes, here we can build a hunter. Food, food, food. That's all that matters in the beginning of the game. Food, glorious food. Yep, there we go. Yeah, good to see you too, Diego. Nice to have you here again. Alright, well, the settlement has reached its storage limit for this item. Okay, so we can't store any more of that, but we're going to build a storage at some point anyway, so that's not really that important. We have... Sorry about that, quite an unexpected cough. We have a bit of food, so that's good. I hope we can grow our town a little bit soon with a few extra villagers, but let's just house the ones that we have right now first. That might be a good thing. Unable to work. Yeah, we have to turn off the meat and we turn it on the fish. Predators are attacking again. Oh, that's a bear. That's... Oh, no, it's a wolf. Okay. Oh, and there's already a lot of villagers taking care of him. Great. Bye, wolf. Have a nice life. Oh, no, you're dead. So, does everybody have, like, the weekend off? At least here in Holland, because of Easter, we have the weekend off. So, little one already was free today. She's free on Monday. And a lot of people, still people have to work, of course. But a lot of people actually have the time off. And some people spend it on family and stuff. So, what are all your plans for this weekend? I'll be spending it with some family and also... I have to work tomorrow, by the way. I have to do a funeral. I had to do one today as well. And I'll be working a little bit on the channel, not too much because I don't have that much time actually. And I'll be streaming Sunday evening, of course. Alright, come on. Where's my firewood guy? There. Let's prioritize the firewood guy. I want some extra firewood in. Have to cut more trees. Come on, cut the trees, people. Cut the trees. Not a lot. Ironing. Oh, yeah, I still have to do some ironing too. Oh, that's probably also on the list for tomorrow. I have the weekend off and every day of the week as not in work. And spending it with family and friends. Oh, that's good. That's always good. That's nice. Well, I hope you all have good days now with Easter. Let's see. Well, another predator. Man, they added up the predators. There really are a lot more now. And it would be good if we could get the hunter up now, because he's better equipped to deal with these wolves. So once we get the hunter up, that'll be good. There's a deer. Just the usual around here. Patmos father and wife might come for dinner. Oh, that's nice, but they do that a lot, so not much different there. Oh, but it's still nice. More people await word to join our settlement. Amass a 4-month supply of food and 6 houses. Alright, well, we are on our way to 6 houses and we have food for plenty of months. Hopefully get the canoe out for the first time this year on Sunday. That is nice. You'll go on a nice fishing adventure. There comes another wolf. Where is he? Right there. Yeah, I thought I spotted him. Let's get some extra people out because that one will just die. So that's not good. You run away. Run! And now you fight. Run! There we go. Very good. Alright, another wolf killed. Oh, wow. Gotta do some last-minute Easter bunnying this weekend for the little one. Oh, nice. So you're gonna dress up as a bunny and jump around? Or you're just gonna hide the eggs? Don't have much plans for the long weekend here. Gonna take it one day at a time. Well, that's usually the best way anyway, whether you have a lot to do or nothing. One thing at a time is usually best. Oh man, what is happening on this map? It's like there's more predators than people. Well, I think they definitely changed that. Well, it's fine here at F. You're just bothered by your brother. That's okay. I mean, we get it. It's, I was gonna say slip of the tongue, but maybe it was just what the heart wants to say. Who knows? Who knows? Alright, so we have the firewood guy. Did you accidentally set the game to hardcore mode? No, I never do that. Not even accidentally, because I am in no way proficient in this game to do it on hardcore mode. Well, I would be hardcore destroyed, but that will be it. Look at this, we're already out of all of our resources, so yeah, I'm good at this. Maybe we should start setting up a storage so we can actually store some goods. That might help. Yeah, let's build a storage. Not bothered by him these days, we're too old for that. Too lazy to fight. Interesting. Don't go that far. I just haven't made a basket yet. Ah. I usually just leave a trail of candy eggs from their bed to the basket instead of hiding them around the house. Oh, that's the good way. Saves you a lot of work, and they'll be happy anyway. Alright, well, it's snowing. Winter is coming. We have some food to spare. Hopefully it'll be fine. Of course, the gathering hut won't be gathering any stuff now because there's nothing to be gathered in the winter right now. You tell me we are lazy. Where are you from, Diego? Canada, maybe? Maybe it's just a Canadian thing. I don't know. Well, we have a hard time collecting the goods. We only have 3 laborers at this point. We have 4 people already working. 5. Okay, and we have a lot of builders. Well, it should be okay. I'm from Michigan. Us Americans tend to be lazy. Yeah, well, I'm not going to get into that, but yeah. Hey, we just know how to take it easy. Ah, that's true. That's another way to put it. I prefer the term efficient. If you want efficient, you have to get to the Dutch. We are efficient. Alright, well, it's really cold, so nobody is outside. We also don't have firewood. I have no clue whether we are going to survive this or not. People, get me some logs. I don't know what they did to the game, but it's definitely harder. Let's speed up a little bit. Because I want to get something done. Village is stricken with frostbite. Yeah, that's what happens when it's cold and there's nobody doing anything and there's no firewood. We have no water, I know. Oh boy, they might be off to a bad start. This used to work, but apparently it doesn't anymore. Now we're off to a bad start. Seeking shelter, well. Keep seeking a shelter. You're in a shelter, so I don't know why you're seeking a shelter. I think the villagers hide in their houses when it's winter time. I have to stock up on firewood. Yeah, I know, but it's usually they already come out after the big storm. But I guess they're too cold now to come out or something like that. Because now it's warming up already and they're still not coming out. Freezing temperature, light breeze. Get out of your house and go do something, because otherwise nothing will happen anyway. A villager's been cured. Nice. Come on, dear villagers. Go get out of your house. Go do something. Villager is exposed to the element. Ah, there one comes. Wow, one whole villager's thinking, I might be able to do something. Probably just gonna get food. Seeking shelter, yeah. They're stricken with frostbite. It's still too cold. Tough start. Yeah, this is way harder than it was before. I thought like, oh well, I can just jump into the game again. I know how to get started, but it's harder than it was before. Interesting though, at least this poses a bigger challenge in the beginning, so that's interesting. Temperatures just need to get up a bit. Moderate temperature, light breeze, alright. So soon enough they should be getting out of their house again. I hope. Come on, get out of your house, go do something useful. Seeking shelter. Ah, this one isn't cold anymore. Yep, now they get out. Good, finally, go do something. Sitting in your house in the cold is just as bad as going outside in the cold, but at least outside you can chop some wood and get some firewood going. Where did these people go to school? Oh wait, we don't have a school, so that might be the problem. Still no firewood, I know. just go get some greens, because we can eat it. We're almost out of food now. Uh-oh. Wow, this really got tough. Well, at least we're now chopping some trees into firewood, so that works. Alright, here at F, we'll see you soon. But we are off to an interesting start, I think. Ooh, but I think the hunter is ready. Yes, that's great. We'll put it up on these 2 zones. Now, that should provide us with some extra meat, so that'll be helpful. This one is now completely filled up with food. That's also good. But that's also where these storages come in. We now need to start working on the food storages and stuff. A villager has been cured. Oh, that's great. Alright, we have food for 6 months. We have 5 houses up, so we need more houses. Otherwise, we can't get the extra villagers in. And we need those extra hands, basically, right now to get some extra work done. Hey, Zero Deaths! Nice of you to join us. I guess you never heard of Donny Danger, because he certainly will never get 0 deaths, but that's an inside joke. Can you rank your favorite world builder games? Ooh. Well, I have to say number 1, Ostriv. Number 2, what will be number 2? That's a tough one, actually. I guess number 2 would be Foundation. Then I think Farthest Frontier might be a good number 3. And but I don't really... The ranking is a bit hard for me, I guess, because ranking it is just a bit, I don't know. I mean, a game like Dawn of Men I love a lot, which is great. Thank you for subscribing, Zero. That is really nice. But I also like a game like Dawn of Men. I like it's not really, it's more a colony builder, but I like Surviving the Aftermath. I now recently started the New Settlers game, trying to figure that out. I now also have the Universim, which is great because it has a lot of humor in it. It's just amazing. So there's actually a lot of... Ooh, 7 people have arrived at your village. They have plans to immigrate. Okay, that's fine. Just don't go to a Western European country. They won't like you. But I do. You're welcome. Come in my village. Alright, let's get an extra firewood chopper because we need a lot of firewood right now. But yeah, I think a lot of these games are awesome. And I do like the variety of them. So every now and then I play Farthest Frontier, then I get back to Dawn of Men, then I go back to Foundation and stuff. So I like rotating them a bit. I guess that's part of the big charm of it for me. But definitely Ostriv is the best. I don't understand that there's not more games just like it. I mean, just copy Ostriv and put it in a English setting or in an American setting or in whatever setting you can, and you have a great game. And usually there's like, if you take Civilization, there's a lot of rip-offs from Civilization that just look the same and basically are the same but just slightly different. And I don't know why they do that with Ostriv, because that's such an amazing game. So Zero, do you have a city building game that I haven't mentioned yet that you think is really great? Maybe you can give me a great tip on a new city builder that I should play. Alright, let's go down to speed 2, by the way, because we have to keep up. Alright, the storage is up. Now we need a food storage as well, in order to store the food so that it will may be good for very long. Let's go like that. And I guess we also need this storage up soon, so that we can store all the basic goods. And then the wall can go all the way around this whole area with the storages and the town hall, I think. And there needs to be more games like Ostriv. Yeah, that's true, that's true. And a lot of people here in chat are also big fans of Ostriv, so maybe we should find somebody who can code that, and then we can do, we can make it ourselves or something like that. Frostpunk. I have it, but I didn't really get into it, and I believe Frostpunk 2 is about to come out, or already came out. I don't really know which one it is. But it's still on the list of games that I would like to give a try, but I don't know it well enough to know whether it's any fun or not. So maybe you can enlighten me about it, but so far I just don't have the experience with that game to know whether it's actually really good or not. Right, there is some food here. Oh, there's this big mountain, of course. Great. Lots of iron ore for weapons. I think that's a good one in this game. And of course, I'm just totally waiting for Manor Lords. Can't wait for that. That should be so good. Alright, how many people do we have available? 13. I think it's time for our first farm. Oh, this is all fertile land. It's a bit far out of town, though. Now, we're going to build the town up here, because down here is a bit of a not the right place, I guess. Although this is okay land. But here we have a lot of fertile ground. Let's start setting up the first farm in this ground. Let me see what happens if I just do this road. Then we have to build a fence around the farm at some point, otherwise all the crops will be eaten, of course. But I think if we do it somewhat like this, we get a nice fertility. Yeah, this is good. 5 workers, 7 workers. We'll do the one with 5. Okay, there we go. I agree that the universum has its very own style. Not the 13 in a dozen game. No, that's definitely true. That's definitely true. It's just a bit unfortunate that I happen to have, like, last week and this week will be very busy. But I would love to get into that a bit more and then start recording it and streaming it, etc. So we'll see. Alright, the other storehouse is up too. So here we can store a lot of nice goods. I think now there's no place, nothing else that we don't get anymore. So yeah, we can store everything now, so that's great. No places that are completely filled up. I like that. We have a few swords. We need to get the bow maker and stuff. Hello, all. I am new to city building and have watched a couple of streams of Farthest Frontier. What will you select for a newbie? Hi, John Tomlinson, first of all. Nice of you to join us here. Well, I guess it depends a bit on what you prefer. Because there you have like the real city building games that just focus on the city building. You just build a nice town. There's games like this where you also have a focus on survival. So you have to get the food and stuff in, otherwise your people will die and stuff like that. And that really plays a factor. There's also a military side to this. Are you into that? Are you into fighting? Or do you want to have like a peaceful city building game? Those things all matter a bit. So if you are like, okay, it's okay if I have a couple of soldiers and I can send them out on a mission, but I don't want to do some actual fighting, then this game might not be it, and you might lean a bit more towards like Foundation. If you don't want fighting at all, you go to Ostriv. If you like the whole survival theme, like where you have to get food, you have to survive the winter, but you also have to survive some soldiers and stuff, then you might want to go for a game like this. I think there's a wolf here, isn't it? Yep. Alright, that's tough. Let's select a bunch of people. Let's intercept this wolf and try and kill it. There we go. Alright, you get away. Yeah, alright, the wolf's gone. Great, that worked. I like the looks of this game. What is a comparable game? Ooh, comparable. Well, it's not as good graphics-wise, but I guess a thing you can... I don't really know, actually. Well, the survival part, where you really have to struggle to get food and stuff, then you have to go to Banished, I guess. Patron. Ooh, Patron. Patron's a nice city builder. It has fun. It's a good game. I think if they would upgrade the graphics to be like what they are in Farthest Frontier, like this, it would be even better. Because of the graphics, I don't really It just, I think they can do more with Patron. That's a better way to say it. If they do better graphics, I think that will really add to the game. But just because you have that one view and you just... Life is Feudal Forest Village. Life is Feudal Forest Village is a great game. But not developed anymore, of course, and there's still quite a few hard bugs in there, so yeah, also a tough call. Should you go with that? I wouldn't buy it because you have the bugs to deal with, of course. All right, let's start to tell them because the snow's already going away again. We have to get some more stuff in. I also have to remember to play this game, of course. Might be tough. Quirky, welcome back. Thank you very much. Retired now and looking for things to keep my mind active. I would suggest to you, Mr. John Tomlinson, just watch a couple of videos for Farthest Frontier, watch a couple of videos for Ostriv, and maybe some Dawn of Men and Foundation. I think these are all city builders in their own right. They all have a little bit of a different focus and emphasis on how you do that. And I think if you watch all four of them, you can make a well-informed pick in the city building genre. But that's my opinion. Maybe somebody else in chat as another idea. But I would suggest something like that. So you get a broad view of different types of city builders, and then you can try to get in there. All right, let me focus on the town. We are building the farm. We need a graveyard soon. Apparently at some point somebody will start dying. Food production resources. Let's go get the saw pit so we can get some real wood going. And from there on, other things will unlock. We can also get the tanner already and start to make a bit of clothing, which is quite important for our town. We also need a well to go with that, so let's build that too. And that should be it for a while. Sounds like a plan, and we'll enjoy the rest of your stream. Well, thank you very much. I hope you will enjoy it, and of course, feel free to chat with everybody. Everybody in chat here is always really nice. I have such great people. I also got End Zone. Yeah, I have End Zone too, but that's like one of those games I really have to get into because there's so much in that game. I'm not there yet. It's interesting. A game like Ostriv, I got in real quick, and then there's still a lot to explore, but you know the game basics and you can play the game. And some other games are just a bit harder, so yeah, I really have to get into it. Like Foundation is relatively easy, and it has a very good tutorial. If you play that, if you just do the missions in the beginning, it really explains everything. And a game like End Zone is a bit harder. There's so much to it that I'm just still trying to figure it out. If you want to go hardcore and like micromanage, take a look at Workers and Resources. Yeah, Workers and Resources is a really hard game. But once you master it, of course, it will be very pleasant. I think Roadhog can vouch for that, but I haven't mastered it yet, so it's awesome. But you really have to like take care of everything. You even have to tell people to go live in a certain apartment and stuff, and what work they do and how long and whatever. There's a lot to choose from these days, depending on how in-depth and hardcore you want to go. Yeah, that's true, that's true. And I love the variety, so I love to play Foundation and this and Ostriv and Dawn of Man and all those other city builders, because they all have their different things and the different things I like. Also, of course, some different things that I might not like so much, but in the end, these are all great games. Alright, we don't have money yet, so the compost yard isn't going to work out, so we have to get the market first in order to get stuff to actually start working. I'm going to get the market right here because most houses will be in, and also the houses that we're still going to build. So let's build the market right here. Let's build a road towards it. Like that. I leave some space around it for some decorations and stuff to get the desirability up. And I think we should get a few extra houses soon too, to make sure that we can accommodate extra immigrants. Food is okay for now. Some of these game streams, the community seems very nice and international. Oh, well, we have people from all over the place. From Australia to Canada to wherever. Really nice people here. I'm just the one doing the stream, it happens. But there's just a lot of very nice, friendly, amazing people here in the chat. So you all enjoy it here. Very nice community here. And of course, for all those that think, oh, well, these streams are just not enough for me, we also have a Discord where you can join up and where we can hang out, talk about games, stuff, fun things, serious things, anything. So feel free. The link should be in the description. You can just join up and talk along with us. All right, some new villager migrated. That's great. We have 6 laborers, no build. So we do need some extra laborers soon, before we start putting in more jobs. I'm in South Florida. Ah, how's the weather in South Florida today? Probably better than here in the Netherlands. And I believe for the coming week they've predicted nothing but rain and rain and rain, which I don't really like, but well, a little bit of rain every now and then is fine, but not just a week full of rain. We had plenty of that over the last weeks. Alright, let's build 3 extra houses here. There we go. Very good. Well, lots of work, but only missed the sea breeze. Ah, well. I can blow some air towards you. Don't think it counts like a sea breeze, but it was a breeze. Alright, we had no wolf encounter for a couple of months. That's nice. Just hope they stay away now. I feel like there's a jab in there somewhere about retirement in Florida. Yeah, that's true. Or maybe there's just nothing to do in Florida when you're retired, so they all come and watch my streams. Oh, look at this. They changed the icon. Oh, this is hay. We now have hay. That's cool. Oh, maybe that's used to feed like the goats and stuff, because there's goats and pigs or goats and chickens in the game now too. I would love to see that. All right, let's go. Let's set this up so we get some nice foods. This is frost tolerant, so this should be good. There we go. Let's work the land a bit, get all the weeds out. I grew up there. I really don't want to go back. I don't like to tell people what time of the year. 79 and sunny. The US is one of the very few countries that doesn't use the metric. No, that's true. That's true. Well, it does use it, like in science and when it comes to the space program and things like that. But way too hot. South Florida. Yeah, I'm not one for hot weather too. I mean, 20 degrees fine. 25, I can live with it. Any hotter and I'm done. So imagine me standing in my black suit at a funeral doing my job in 35 degrees. That's hot. Wait till Edge comes on. Yeah. You'll be freezing off here and she'll be turning on the AC because it's still the desert. Uh-oh, a raid camp has attacked your villagers. Oh, wow, we're way too close here. How did that happen? Okay. Well, luckily my villager appeared to have survived. I guess it's time for a burial ground now, though. Where should we get that? I don't know. Where's the fertility? It's right there. Okay. Well, I think it would be okay to have the funeral house somewhere in town because, I don't know, that feels right. But I also don't want it too close. Alright, let's see. Here we get a guard post and there are two. Let's pause for a second. Then we get the wall, then we get a road. So here we can get the funerary stuff, I guess. And yeah, they're now attacking the ones there too, but they did all the exploration they had to do there, so that's okay. I don't know how anyone lived down here before air conditioning. Yeah, that's how quickly we get used to things. Imagine building a graveyard just after getting attacked by bandits. That's gotta do something to your morale. Yeah, probably true, but hey, we have to build it. We have to be prepared. We have to expect the expected in this case. I mean, we are on the farthest frontier. Death is to be expected. So we'll see. Alright, they're working the land apparently. I just see them running away, but okay. And, they're building the graveyard already. Maybe I should move the cart out of the way. Might be a nice add-on. There we go. They're still busy with the market, and it's not really... Oh, but we don't have the wood anyway, so that's okay. We'll just give them some time to get that. We do need to cut some extra trees, but I don't think we have the laborers for it. So, all in all, it is really hard this time. Maybe I should have made the game a bit easier. Nah, that's no fun. Oh boy. Yeah, I believe Thomas is also from Florida. That's true. Maybe they're secret neighbors. Who knows? Right, we have some food that is about to spoil, but at least we have food. We should be happy with that. Problem is we can't really go this way because then we get to the raiders. I don't think we can build barracks yet. No, but we can build a lookout tower. It's just that it all costs money and we don't have a lot of money yet. Let's get the market up first in order to get some money. But we have firewood now. We have a bit of food so we can survive the winter. And I think that's all very good already. And I guess all these people here see they're no longer seeking shelter. Some are just unable to work, probably because of the cold. And that's better. So I love this. This is actually a way better year now than the last one. I pictured this game as Europe. I can't imagine any farthest frontiers at the time of this game. Well, Europe has been an interesting place over the years, so... Maybe when people started to get into the vast spaces of Russia, then it was a bit like this, with the snowy winters in the Siberia and stuff like that. I don't know, could be. I believe Edge wrote in the on the Discord that she was really tired after breakfast, so that she was probably gonna go to sleep again, and then probably would miss the stream. So it will be the first thing after the stream she would watch. So I guess she might be not coming this time because she was really tired. I don't know. Maybe she was practicing Astroneer all night or something like that. So at least that's what she wrote in the Discord somewhere, I believe in the tavern or something. So I don't think Edge will be here. Picture the raiders as the Visigoths. And figuring out what the settlers are. Well, that could be anything. I mean, especially at the end of the, or at the start and at the end of the Roman Empire, we had some major groups roaming around Europe, finding new places to live. So, could be any time. Hey, Roadhog, that's great. No problem. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for being such an amazing guy. That's all really nice. Thanks so much. We still need a bit of wood planks, but then we can get to the point that we... oh, this is bringing some wood planks, I think. So hopefully soon we get the market. Then we have to get the manure placed, because we have to get the waste out. Maybe we can already start setting it up. Oh, it also needs planks, so that's not smart. I have to wait for that. But thanks so much, Roadhog. Really appreciate it. Teutonic, maybe, because of their hardiness. Yeah, that could be one. That could be one. Or maybe these are the Vikings settling in England and then starting to raid their surroundings. Who knows? Where's our own Viking, by the way? Where's Cooper? Hope he's fine. Probably has a busy weekend with family. Year number 4. Well, I'm already happy. We survived for 4 years. What an amazing feat. Alright, let's get the market up. What else can we get? Nothing here that we need right now. We need no extra housing. Storages, we have plenty of space. Could go for some extra food because we don't have that much food. And I guess things like the cobbler and the Fletcher. Oh, we're gonna need a Fletcher soon. I'm gonna place it right here. We need a Fletcher because we need it to start making us some arrows for the hunters and some bows. We have only 2 bows and 70 arrows left, so we need that. I also want to see if I can get into a bit more hunting. But that might be a problem. We have 1 there. That's working out quite well. I noticed you had various PDX playthroughs on your channel. Do you still play any PDX games? Yes. I still play Europa Universalis 4 every now and then, but just for myself, just for the fun of it. I don't really feel like I'm good at those games to actually stream them or anything. And they usually just take a long time. I am looking forward to Prison Architect 2, which is made by a different company, but it's been published by Paradox Interactive. I have City Skylines 2, which is a big bummer right now, but I guess at some point, and especially when the modding community can get started for real, it will get better. And I still have my eyes on PDX, but well, like a game like Hearts of Iron 4, I played pretty much, but then at some point you basically have done everything and you're just done with it. And all the new content is nice. You get a new focus tree for 2 countries, but I'm done with that. So it's interesting. Patmos, this is... Hi, Mrs. JC808. Nice of you to join us here. This is really random, but in one of your foundation streams, you suggested buying cheese at a real dairy farm, and my ADHD put me on a deep dive, and I ordered $100 worth of cheese. Haha, great, great. Well, that's about the amount I spend every time I buy cheese. So, I get like 6 kilos of cheese and have to pay a little bit of the transport cost. And that sums it up to like €100, and then we can eat for that for a long time, because we eat about 1 kilogram of old cheese in a week. So we'll do it with 6 weeks, maybe a little less sometimes. But nice, nice. There's nothing that's better than a real good cheese, not factory cheese, real cheese. And yes, you can really, really taste the difference. It's quite easy if you know what to taste for. But welcome. Uh-oh, we get a drought. Oh, and the screen is actually changing a bit. Your town is experiencing a drought. Drought can stunt the growth of crops, resulting in a decline in the size and quality of produce. Okay. Well, there's nothing we can do about it, so we just have to deal with it. Still have to set up this cycle, so let's go with that. Question is what to get. This impacts fertility a bit too much. Cabbage could go, but it's also... Yeah, let's do cabbage and then another one of these. Okay, that's nice. Is cabbage frost tolerant? I forgot to check. Yeah, okay, very good. So at least we get some food. But yeah, it's a nice entrance that way. It is nice to put a backstory to this. I like the Vikings and Celts idea. Yeah, well, another game you might like then, that's also a bit like this, is Land of the Vikings. You should really check out Land of the Vikings. That's a great game too. It is actually a Viking city builder. And it has some similarities with this. Fortunately, it's not a grid builder, so that makes it better, because this is a grid builder, of course. But yeah, you should check out that. I totally forgot about that, but that's a great game too. Mine arrives this weekend. Ooh. Is there cheese in this game? Yeah, we can get cheese, but we're quite a bit off to get cheese. But it's in here. Let me check. Yeah, here it is. Cheese. We have to get milk first, and then we have to, of course, we have to get some dairy, and then make sure that we can make the milk, and then get banned. We have cheese that is banned from public transport. Yeah, I know. I bought a camembert, and now my whole fridge is smelling like it. But hey, I like the cheese, and it's for the weekend, so I love it. But it has a certain smell to it. Cheddar, sweet Swiss, Havarti, Münster. Oh, yeah. Gouda's from the Netherlands. Very true, very true. Yeah. And I am from the Netherlands. Yes, where are you from? I'm just gonna call you Mrs. JC. That's easier. Seems only right to order one in his honor. Oh, that's so nice. Well, I really hope you enjoy the cheese. Did you get like old cheese, or what cheese did you get? I'm a big fan of my old cheese. Alright, we have the beans in here now, so that's a good source of food, although it spoils quickly. Would be great if we could get to some preserves already, but hey, that's gonna take a long time. We are making some clothing, that's nice. Do we have some hides to spare? No, not a lot. So the extra hunter will come in handy to actually get us some extra hides. That will be good. I got the ones I listed above. Yeah, okay, but being adventurous, that's true. But like, if I go to the store or to the dairy farm or whatever, and I buy Gouda cheese, I have a choice. So I can buy a very young cheese that's like 6 or 8 weeks ripening. I can get one that's like 6 months. I can get one that is like a year, and I can get one that has ripened for like 2 years. And that's what we call an old cheese. If it's well, basically, by Dutch rules, it's like 14 months and older, then you have old cheese, but I always go for the ones that are 2 years or older. And then you have like a real old cheese, and that's what I really love. It's just good enough so that we can scrape it off, so that you have nice pieces of cheese. You can still cut it, but alright, let's accept these people, by the way. We have a little housing shortage, but we can fix that. So that's I really like the old cheese. That's really good for my taste, but what cheese did you get? Guess we have to build an extra well here too. Let's go with that. And build a road then, of course. Yeah, Havarti is very nice too. And I just want to say thank you all for being here. Thanks for watching. I really hope you enjoy. Feel free to mingle in the chat if you want to. And of course, if you just want to watch, that's fine too. Right now, the topic seems to be food, in particular cheese. And if you want to talk with that, just feel free to mingle in. It's just so nice that we can talk about anything in here, even cheese. She already said what she got up there. Yeah, but it just says Gouda cheese. It doesn't say the age of the cheese. So if you... That's what I was trying to explain. If I get a Gouda cheese, I have these different ages. And it has a really different taste. Ah, I had to go to the website I ordered from. It's a local farm. Just say aged Gouda. It says 12 months. Oh, that's a great cheese then. That's a great cheese. The younger the cheese, the cheaper it is, and the less taste it has, and the less it's like there's a real tasting difference, and the older it gets, the more taste it has, the more flavor it has. It's really nice. But 12 months is nice. 12 months is nice. Sorry, I missed that someone was talking in my ear. That's usually the case because otherwise you can't hear. So people always talk basically into your ear. That's why you can hear it. But hey, that's okay. No, but nobody blames you. All right, we have 11 laborers, but we have no builders right now. If you have 4 builders, we only have 7 laborers. So we have to be a bit careful with the people. But our market is up and we are making some money. So let's spend it on, well, basically a shit factory. I'm going to build this factory right up here. We have to do it like this and then like that. And now let's get this up. So this, come on, I click it and it doesn't work. Game seems to have a little bit of a different thing to it. There we go. All right, then I'm going to connect this road too and this road too. We can build walls over it later. That's fine. We have solved the housing issue. We have good amounts of food. So after the interesting start, things seem to go slightly better now, which is great. I would just love my laborers to do a bit more work on getting in with trees and stuff, but maybe I should stop giving them so much things to build and things all the time. That might work out. Oh boy, that sounds like a heart attack on a plate. Oh whoa. My wife makes an awesome 5 cheese keys. Roquefort, Camembert, Cheddar, Brie, and... Oh wow. Oh, I want that. That sounds so good. Anything is good with cheese in it, so... and the more the better. I'm a real cheesy guy, so I love my cheeses. Well, with so much cheese in it, I guess like after a few bites, you're completely filled up because cheese can be really filling. But it sounds great. Oh, and before I forget, I had to say I had to give a warm greeting to you all from Wi-Fi. Because of me being a little bit more firm with her and her arm giving some rest. She's not allowed to chat, of course, because her arm needs to rest. And chatting in particular is really harmful for her arm. So that's why she's not here. She might be watching, actually, but she's not here. An impending blizzard. Okay. So hi from Wi-Fi. She sends her regards. It's actually not so filling. Oh, really? Well, maybe you had too much of it all the time, so that could be the thing. It depends a lot on the cheese used, of course, how filling it is. But usually a lot of stuff with cheese is actually known to be quite filling. Alright, do we have some easy food sources around? No, so it should be at some point that we're just gonna make some extra farms. Yeah, we now have 7 laborers only. It's still good enough because otherwise the number would turn red. So they can manage to do what they have to do. Oh, there's the blizzard. Everybody rush to your house. Alright, we still have money. We just don't have the logs to build the compost yard. Now the problem with that is as soon as there will be too much compost, people won't like it. In the end they might even leave town. And they are more prone to get sick. So we have to get rid of that compost soon enough. So hopefully the compost yard get built soon. That might be very nice. It is so nice that we have to talk about so many different things. We already talked about gaming, city builders. Now we're talking about food. That's so nice. The people get out now. That's good. Hi guys, Brent from South Africa. Nice of you to join us. How are you, Brent? Great game. This just struggle with the farming a bit. Ooh, well, if you have questions, that goes for everybody, but also for Brent, of course. If you have questions, you can ask them. I can try to answer them. Now, of course, this is the new update, and I haven't really completely read up on it, so there might be some changes to it, but I might be able to help you out a little bit with the farming. Just tell me what you want to know or what you're struggling with. Welcome back, Mike. I hope all is well with your mom and that the checkup went well. Ah, they brought some wood in here. Good. Let's get in some more so we can finish this building. Oh, all of a sudden the sound of the storm was gone. Interesting. So nice to see more and more new people also deciding to join up in the chat. Maybe they're already following the channel for a long time, but the last couple of streams we got more and more people in. So nice. Not that the previous people weren't nice, of course, because we have an amazing community here with only very nice, friendly people. But it's so nice to keep meeting more people. That's what I love so much about the whole streaming thing, meeting new people all the time from all over the world. That's so nice. Alright, well, a late winter, so we should be getting into another spring soon. We did well on the food. I like that. I think we might need an extra food storage soon, though, because this one might fill up at some point. Question is where to build it right now. I can build it like this. Yeah, we're gonna do it like that. I added my crops on the 3 tiers, but it seems my farmers on the farm in the first tier and over, and not the second one, third ones. Alright, so basically you have 1, 2, and 3. Ooh, you just missed it. So you switch? You saw it switch? As soon as this bar that indicates the time of year goes to the new year, then the thing on row number 1 goes to row number 3 and everything else goes up 1. So last year we got beans and I don't know what the other one's called actually. Peas and beans, and now we're gonna get some turnip and some clovers. Maybe there's still there's still beans in here, so you can see that we got those. If it doesn't work like that, then that might be a bug, but this will just rotate now all the time, and that goes automatic. You don't have to do anything about it. The only thing that could be is that your fertility is too low and they're not able to grow anything. That could be the case. Rumi is just commenting about the puppy smells like cheese. Do I detect a theme here? Puppy smells like cheese. I don't know. What's he trying to say? That he wants to eat puppy, or what's he trying to say? Is this an early access game? Yes, it is still in early access. This is version 0.92, so we're getting very close to full release. Get version 1.0 is the full version. Don't eat puppies. No, of course not. We don't eat puppies. But it's good to take a look when you set up your farms. You can see with all the different crops what it does to the fertility. So if you plant these beans, 1% fertility is added. If you plant cabbage, for instance, it takes out 4% of the fertility. So you can get a too low fertility and then it can't grow anymore. And for instance, the clovers here will add 3%. That's why I put a lot of clovers in, so we get very fertile land in the end. So that could be a thing. And otherwise it should just switch around, or it could also be that you have no workers in there. Then it probably won't switch too, but slight wet one. And another thing could be, Brent, if you were already playing a game and then the update came out, that messed up your save game. So that could also be a thing. Because yesterday the update came out, and if it started malfunctioning after that, then it could well be that that's the thing, and that you just have to load up a new game. She smells like nacho cheese Doritos. guess you ate some nacho cheese Doritos every now and then, and you just wipe your hands on your dog, or how does it get to smell like that? Good. Got to take her back Monday morning. She has to fast, and besides that, ones that like to be on raid, Joe, get around. I have no idea. Well, you know, you can put your dog like in a bath or something like that so that it starts smelling nice again. And I don't know if you do that in Canada already, but you can do that. Okay, so we have 51 people. We have room for a couple of more. We have good food, but there's also a lot about to spoil in the next months. We did set up most of the stuff that we actually need. So it could be interesting to dive a little deeper in all the other structures that we need. So we're gonna need some baskets, but I don't know if we have... Yeah, we don't have any willow yet. So we have to get some willow, because if we get the people baskets, they can carry a lot more stuff. But there's no willow around. Ah, that's a problem. Here's no willow, here's no willow. There's also not a lot of water around in general anyway. Here we have a ruin. We can get a relic from it later on. Just not right now, because basically we don't have a temple yet, and that's going to take some time. Alright, there might be... We'll see what's at there. Interesting. Alright, so we don't have to get the basket shop, but we could get the cobbler. Provide our people with some shoes. Might be a nice thing to do, actually. This would be a true Dutch game if we could get them some cobbles, but okay. Or some clogs, I have to say. I bet your chew furniture smells like dog. Probably. Yeah, she needs a butt, but she doesn't stay smelling nice for long. Well, then stop wiping your hands on her. That might help. Ah, that's fast. The cobbler's coming out. But we do need the extra heights for it. Oh, we have a couple of extra heights. How's happiness doing? Well, they need cobbles and they need clothing. Now we have the this one up. That should be working. But I guess they soon want some normal clothing as well. So we have to work our way towards that. We need 60 wooden planks so we can upgrade our Wyfovia Town Hall. That could be interesting as well. But for now, the overall happiness is okay. I'm quite happy with it. We got the cobbler now. We do need some extra people, though. Let's build a few extra houses already. Come on, I click it, then you do it. Don't do anything else. There we go. Is that why your dog smells like Doritos? Or maybe they were very creative and they have like Dorito furniture. Oh, there's another raider camp. Oh boy. Why don't I like raiders? I have an idea. Because they attack me all the time. Oh, we have some blueberries here. For those that don't know, you can actually move a blueberry bush and put it close to one of your gathering huts so that you can just easily gather it all the time. Problem now is, oh, there's no... Oh, great. There is no... that's not a gatherer. For now, there is no hunter's clothes or no raiders, so that's a good thing. I just have to find me a gathering hut right here. So let's pick up those bushes. That just means 4 extra sources of food close to somebody that gets you the food. So that can be really helpful. I just hate all those bandit camps around, so we have to get working towards soldiers. But I'm a bit scared if we start to upgrade our town hall, that we also are more prone to get raided and stuff. So I have to see a bit. Defenses. We can't build a wall yet, so to get to tier 2 to actually start building that, which might be a good idea. You definitely picked a good starting point. Yeah, well, that's the thing with this game. But it's also like I don't want to do re-rolls all the time because I don't think that's fun. I know like some people that play a certain game just do a lot of re-rolls until they get the map that they want, or that's looking good for them, and then they start on that. But now this is the real challenge. We just get a map and we have to play on it. Not everything I say is true, Quirky. I'm really sorry. I was joking about the hands on the dog. I'm sorry, but puts a Sherlock hat on. Who's eating Doritos at Herodo's house? That's the criminal. Well, you did very good investigating that ship accident, so I guess if you just get your stuff together, you can do a very good job in investigating this. It was the dog in the kitchen with the Doritos. So much for the game. Still no Willow, so we still can't get... Oh, 4 people immigrated. Yay! That's 4 extra hands. I like that. Food's still good, so no worries there. I wonder how many people are in such a camp. Clearing them out will yield spoils and delay future attacks on your people. So, under the bed. Interesting. Wet one. Ah, very good. Very good. We have room for 5 more people. I think we should just get the planks now. Let's get an extra worker in there. And then once we have the planks, we can upgrade this and get going with some news buildings and also some defenses. I guess defenses might be a good thing. Also, we could already invest in some decorations here to get the desirability up, because that will be needed in the future anyway. Let's do that. Be right back. Okay, here it is. That's fine. Housing is good. Food production. Resources. We have the tanner, we have the cobbler, we have the fletcher. Okay, are we actually making... We have 3 bows now and only 46 arrows, so we're not really adding, but that's because we're also out of wood a lot of the time. So let's go like this and make sure that we really make some extra weaponry now. We need it. Was it the powder marks? No, it was Dorito smell. Very true. Hey, Cooper. Nice of you to join us. I already missed you. Glad you're here. How are you doing? And how's Door Cooper doing? Smelling like Doritos lately? Joke time. It's not like we weren't doing that yet, so... 39 planks. Alright, slowly we get more and more planks in. I like it. I just wish we could like get up to 300 logs or something, so that we really have some to spare. That might be helpful this time around. And of course, a big thank you to everybody watching. Feel free to chat, feel free to ask any questions about the game. I'll try to answer them if I know the answer, of course. And maybe somebody else in chat knows the answer then. You can also ask questions about different games or some other questions, I don't know. And I can see already 17 people hit that like button. Thank you so much. It really helps me out in the algorithms. The depraved video is still doing very well, which is really nice. Also because in the beginning it got a lot of likes from people, and that really kicked it into gear. So that's amazing. Thanks so much. He smells them every day and dragged me from one yellow spot to the next. Very nice. Oh wow, there's some actual gold bars stored outside here. Get them inside. Oh, that's interesting. Well, if anybody wants a gold bar, they're laying here. Interesting to keep them there outside. That's interesting. Ooh, I hear wolves howling. Don't attack me, please. We are at year 5, so from now on we could get a raider attack. Interesting. Usually somewhere between year like 5, 6 and year 10, 11 you get your first raider attack. Sometimes they actually come like after year 6 and sometimes it takes them a bit longer. We really have to work on upgrading this, but soon we have the planks so that we can start to work on some defenses. Might actually be good. That guy was sick, but he's better now. Okay. How far is the map edge? Oh, that's really far out, so we're not going to get there soon. We can do a bit of exploring here. Let's hope we don't hit another raider camp. Oh, there's a big bear. I don't know if there's any bear fens out here, but yep, bear has to go. Now the bear's really strong, so this might be an issue if he hits the same guy over and over. Yes, he killed one. Ooh, we almost killed the bear. Yeah, we killed the bear. Very good. And now these are going out on the exploration. That's great too. We lost a person. Well, it's now injured, but we don't have a doctor yet, so we can't heal it. So that's a problem. But as soon as that is over, it should be okay. And chasing a bear. Yeah, well, it's the only way actually in this game to make sure that you have a good survival rate. If the bear will easily come and start picking all of your people off one by one. So just attack them en masse. It's the best way to save your people in the end. So that's what I usually do. Alright, another year. We're gonna get some new foods out. See, now we're gonna grow the cabbage. So this moves automatically, which is great. I love that. We're almost gone with the rockiness. A lot of weeds are removed, so that's working out. And we should get a good yield of the cabbages. I love that. We can upgrade our town hall. There we go. Wyfovia. It's gonna get to tier 2. That's gonna take a little bit of time, but that should be fine. Why you not smoke meat? Hi Rito, nice of you to join us here. I have my wheat smoker here. I don't really smoke the meat indeed. That's the case. Alright, well let's put this at 5.5. I just put this up when we had only the fisher, so thanks for reminding me. But we do have a smoker. And now it will smoke also the meat actually. So that's great because that will stay good for longer too. Thank you. How are you, Rito Ramadan? Nice of you to join us. I hope all is good. We have only 6 laborers right now. Would be nice if we could get a little batch of immigrants in, because then we can start an extra farm as well. To get some extra food. Bear runs and sounds like a scared dog. I don't know if that's true, but as long as he's scared, it's fine. Right, let's build a road network here so that we can also build some houses here. That would be helpful. New villager born. Oh, that's always nice. And okay, let's see. 60 people. If we start working on a new farm now, it will take 5 people off here, so we have only 1. Build a new school to set this town apart from other small villages. A school will help train a more efficient workforce and attract more educated citizens. Okay. I don't know if I have money for that. Healer's house could be interesting. The trading post, we need that. The school, 150. But it has no extra costs like yearly, so that's a big plus. Right, I'm gonna build this right here, and then we're gonna build the school. It's gonna take a big chunk out of our money. But on the other hand, if we get raided at some point, there's no problem, because then we don't have money. Problem is we don't have any clay yet, so we're gonna have to get some clay. For that we need the wagon shop, which is a very nice addition to town, by the way, if we can get the wagon shop up. So let's go get a wagon shop that will dispatch wagons that will transport all of the big goods. And that is a really nice add-on for our town. So let's go with that. Oh, so many things to buy and build and get. But we'll get there at some point. Maybe we should also get a work camp going. Can we get a work camp already? No. Also requires the wagon shop. Oh, we'll get it. Clay is hard to find. Oh wait, wrong game. Yeah, clay is just here. There's like 2,500. This is not Astroneer. Oh, so interesting, so funny. Well, we did have some great fun last night with Astroneer. Practicing. For those of you that don't know yet, I'm of course the stand-in for Wifey if she is unable to help out with or to play the actual Astroneer game when it is due, the challenge. So I've been practicing a little bit with the ladies who are actually doing an excellent job making sure that everything works out. So that's great. Alright, we're gonna flatten the terrain here a bit. No, it's a too big site. Warning, radar camp nearby. I know. But we need to flatten this terrain a bit to build houses on it. So resources in this game are finite. Yes. Well, yes and no. If you take like these patches of herbs, there's 20 herbs in here. They can get it. And then it's empty. And then the next year there will be another 20 herbs and you can get it again. So this is basically infinite, but there's a limited amount for each year. Then there is, and the same goes with fish and all the other fruits and veggies. With these animals, there's 6 now. They will slowly refill. If I would hunt them all, then they just disappear. Then it could well be that 1 or 2 might spawn in later on. But it really takes time. And basically you can actually get like animal patches out of the game by just keeping on hunting them, and then they will just disappear. Then there are these finite patches, like there's 8,671 coal in here. But there are also infinite patches. Let me see if I can find one. There's the infinity sign over it. And that means that then you have located an infinite one. So those are very good, of course, because it is an infinite source, but you can only use them very late in the game when you have unlocked those buildings. So right now I can't seem to find one that is infinite. Oh, here's one. So here you see the infinity sign. This is an infinite amount of coal, but it needs a deep coal mine. And if you want a deep coal mine, we have to be tier 4, which is the highest tier, and they're very expensive. So it takes a long time before you can actually get to it. So in the end, resources are infinite, but it takes a long time for it to get to that point. All right, let's see. So how are you, Rido? Playing with the ladies, Patmos, you poor thing. Well, it's nothing new. I mean, I get bossed around and I just do as I'm told. So it's just everyday life. It's fine. I like it. We can start to work on some clothing hopefully soon. That would be nice. Thank you for explaining. You're most welcome. And of course, keep coming with the questions, people. I will try to answer them. Always nice to help out that way. We have only food for 4 months. So we actually do need extra food soon. Otherwise people will start to die, and that might not be the best option. So let's build another big field here. Yes. Should bring us down to only 1 laborer, but I hope at some point we get a batch of immigrants in. Usually by now you'll see at some point you see like 10 or 12 people come running into the map towards your town hall asking if they can join. I haven't seen that in a while, but hopefully they come in soon. Ah, they are really busy with flattening this out a bit. There's also a sand patch here that we might need to use later on. We'll see. For now, this is okay, though. So we can work with this. Your village is low on laborers. Yes, I know. We're already low, and we're going to use more because we're going to get the extra farm. Alright, now we have food for 10 months, so that is working out. He's 40 plus, he knows how to play with the ladies. Actually, I am 39, so I am not 40 plus. And I won't turn 40 before the challenge with the One Last Midnight guys, so well, that's not gonna happen. I actually think I'm the youngest. So I'm not just playing with the ladies, I'm playing with the older ladies. Did you already tell us about economy? Sorry if I missed it. Well, economy is quite a broad topic. So can you narrow it down a bit if you want to know something more about the economy? Alright, I think now the moment came that we are down to... Yeah, we have 3 laborers now, but 2 can also be builders. So we don't have many laborers anymore. So we could really use a group of immigrants that come in and then help us out. Grandma syndrome. You're a toy boy. Oh boy. I'm sorry, Kevin, but they're not allowed to touch my Lego, so that's not gonna happen. Alright, we're starting to accumulate a bit more gold again. That is nice, but we need more people. And housing then, of course. But they seem to have flattened this land out a bit. I don't know if it's flattened the way I would do it, but it is flattened. I still can't build on it, so that's a problem. But here we can build a couple of houses. So let's build a couple of houses here. There's a raider camp nearby. I know. Just if the village has money go for trading and whatnot, and if it's cost you. Yeah, so basically, because of the market, we earn some money because people buy their foods there. So this will get us some money. But also some buildings cost you a monthly upkeep, like the compost yard. It will cost us a monthly fee of 4 gold. And well, I can basically show it by hovering over this. So we get some taxes from the market, but we have to also pay for services. The more buildings we get later on, the more we have to pay for services. So if we get the trading post, this doesn't cost us, but the healer costs us 25 gold a month. If we go to the rat catcher, it costs you 8 gold a month. So there's a lot of stuff that actually cost you gold. Soldiers and stuff also cost gold, so we have to make sure that we get a decent amount of gold before we can actually have soldiers. Now with the trading post we can trade, of course, and we can trade for gold by selling goods, and we can buy stuff from the trader with our own gold and get stuff that way. In the beginning, of course, we don't have a lot of resources, so we don't have a lot to trade. So it might be good at some point to focus on something where you can... what you can trade for a good price, but you never know what a trader wants and what he brings. So I suggest in the beginning, just focus on your survival. Make sure that you have enough food, that you have enough stuff. And when you're ready for it, go get into trading and make sure that you invest time and effort into that. But until then, just make sure that your town can sustain itself with whatever you need at that point. All right. What was I doing? I was going to build a bit of wall here, like this. No, there should be a road. Here should be the wall. That's good. Let's start setting up our first defenses for a little bit. A gate and a gate. Very good. A red catcher. Yeah, it's a red catcher. That's the name of the thing. Yeah, sorry, I'm not very understanding English language, but I'm happy watching you play this. Oh, that's great, Rito. That's great. No problem if you... your English is not so good. Mine isn't either, so that's no problem. Alright, let's see. Here we have the cabbage and the thing on now. Then we get to the beans. Now, another thing to know if you do farming is that your crops can get sick. And for instance, if my beans get sick and they have a sickness for beans then, and you have a bean field next to it, that might catch it too. So it can be good to make sure that you never use the same crops on fields next to each other, so they're less likely to spread with their disease. So I'm going to put the beans and stuff in there, then we put the turnip and this in here. And then here we put in the cabbage and that one. So that we make sure that they never grow the same thing in the same year, so the diseases won't spread that easily. That can help you out by handling the different diseases that you can get on your farm fields. Rats are like Doritos, just softer when you bite into them. I hope you're not speaking from experience, but okay, interesting. Alright, we have our first pieces of wall up. Cool, I like it. Not that it's going to help us much if we get attacked by now, but at least it's a start. So we have to get going with that and make sure that we get defended at some point. The good thing is, if we get attacked and we put everybody in the town hall, we get villagers in there and they will start to fire arrows on the enemy if they get close enough. So that is a good thing. We have a little form of defense that way, but that's about it. So yeah, that's tough. Alright, we have the wagon shop. It's now stocking the wagon shop. As soon as it has 20 planks, we get our wagoner and a cart, and it will start to transport goods around, which is great. Now, one of the other things we need is the clay pit. Ooh, the stables. Cool. For the horsemen. Oh, that's so nice. Well, we're not going to get there anytime soon yet, but it's interesting. Can we now also get... No, we can't get the chicken coop yet. Or the goat barn. Oh, these are really cool buildings. Just have to wait for it a bit. Right now we're just so short of people that we really need some extra immigrants. You never had ratatouille here or there. I can't wait for tomorrow's lunch. Oh, somebody's gonna eat some rats, I guess. Very true, Road Dog. If you're not good at English, you probably speak other languages. So yeah, then you're still doing very good, because there's some people in here that might only speak English. Alright, we're out of wood again, so we have to be a little bit scarce with this. Otherwise, we'll be running out of firewood and stuff soon. Oh man, it's so tough here. Predators are attacking. Uh-oh. Oh, it's a wolf. That's... Well, it's not good, but it's better than something else. You get in your house. Oh, she's coming this way. Alright, let's get my posse up there. Let's go. Attack this wolf. Kill it. Come on. Very good. They killed it. I like it. I prefer potato gratin. Air fried chicken wings and homemade sweet potato fries. Alright, we're all gonna have dinner tomorrow at Quirky, or lunch. That's nice. We'll all be there. Rat on a stick. Oh, not a predator. Where are they all coming from? Oh, but this is the hunter. He should be able to kill the wolf easily. That's an interesting thing. Hunters are very good at killing wolves as well. So if you have a hunter close, use that one to kill the predator, because that will do a very good job. Alright, so all the wool, or just one more piece of wool here, but we just need a lot more wood. Come on, get me some wood. I still want a new batch of immigrants coming in, so that it just makes the village speed up a bit. What we could also do is lower the amount of workers in here. So just put in 4 instead of 5. That might help the village out a tiny bit with some extra workers right now. Red on a stick. Oh boy. Well, I guess in desperate times I might try that, but it has to be real desperate times. Year number 7, people. We already survived for 7 years. It was a pretty tough start, but we survived. We have only food for 2 months now, so we really need what this farm is going to bring this year. But on the other hand, we are still hanging around. We are surviving. That's great. I love it. How does this game compare in difficulty to other games you've played, like Foundation or Ostriv? Well, this is way more difficult than Foundation and Ostriv. Alright, let me dive into that a little deeper. I'll go to speed 1, so the game runs slowly and I don't miss too much. One of the actual things in games that I'm not a fan of is small zones like this. So you build a market, and basically we have to puzzle our way to get as many houses into the market area so that we can make money and stuff that way. This takes the whole concept of city building into a big puzzle, I think. And a lot of these buildings have a different area around them that it works in. I don't have a lot of those paid buildings yet, but if you go to like the school or the healer has it, the rat catcher has it. They all have a radius, and it's usually very small in games like this. And it just makes it a big puzzle. Basically, if you know all the radiuses and you go do a puzzle and you can calculate the most ideal way your city should look like to get as much out of all the buildings. And I don't like that. What I like in Ostriv, for instance, is that in the end there is a radius, because people won't walk infinite distances towards a marketplace, for instance. But you have some leeway. It's like, why won't this person go to the market? It's not in the zone right now, but it's like, this is such a short distance. It's crazy that that person won't go to the market. They should be able to go. And I know if I build a house all the way up here, that it won't go to this market. That's fine. I have to build an extra market. But this just doesn't make sense to me. And that's something that I really don't like about this game. What I do like is the more focus on survival. So we actually have to think about food all the time. We only have food for 4 months now. If something bad happens, we have a problem. If we get raided right now and they steal the food, we have a problem. That's something I do like. Okay, got to go huge hill now. Don't want to lose the PC. Oh, if you get in a thunderstorm and stuff, just please take off your PC. Get all the electronics out of the wall and stuff, and make sure that everything's safe. Bye, Steven. Take care. We'll see you soon again. So I do like this game, but I don't like the whole puzzling thing you have to do with all that stuff. In the end, I'm really into just city building, building a nice town, trying out different things. And this game does not invite you to try out different things, because you just build in the grids all the time. It's a grid builder anyway, so you can't really move them around freely. And, well, you can actually, but that makes it even harder. So this is a fun game. I really enjoy it, but it doesn't compare to Ostriv. Ostriv gives you so much freedom. You can do whatever you want. You can build the town whatever you want it to look like. And yes, there are some things in it. You have to get clothing and you have to get stuff, but I don't know. I'm really more into that. And same with Foundation. You have a bit more freedom in it. Of course, in Foundation you can't build the houses yourself, but you can tell them roughly where to place them and things like that. Also, the distances aren't that important, so you can take a little bit more leeway with that. Yes, they have to get a house pretty close to their workplace, but you can easily do that. But marketplaces can be further out and stuff. And there's already a penalty in it if a house is pretty far away from the marketplace. Like if I build a house right here and it has to get food from the market, all the time it has to go there and go back is wasted time that it's not working. So there's already basically a penalty in doing that. So I don't understand the system of these very small influence circles. Otherwise, other than that, you just have to make a puzzle and just to try and make the game harder for you because you have to do some calculations there. But hey, that's my opinion. But for me, Ostriv is the ultimate city builder. This is fun because it has a focus on survival and stuff like that. So that's what makes this a lot of fun for me. And Foundation is maybe a little bit in between. You have the soldiers that you can send out on missions. Ostriv doesn't have that. And in Foundation, you have the amazing buildings that you can really build yourself. Like you can add all stuff to it. That's really nice. So they're all different in their own right, and they're all fun. But for me, Ostriv is the way to go, actually. And I would love it if they would add some stuff like that into this game. Like they just get rid of the radiuses or make them a lot larger. So you don't have to like build 3 markets in a small area. Uh-oh, raiders are approaching. And then it points at flattened terrain, I guess. Why is that? Oh, that's the arrow where it comes from. Okay, so raiders are coming in from here. That's interesting. We get a warning now, apparently. So they are somewhere here. Interesting. I guess we'll soon have to sound the alarm bell then and get everybody in. But I don't want to do that too early because we'll lose sowing time and things like that. And I don't want that, so let's wait a bit until they get closer. We can't even see them yet. Problem is they're gonna pass this hunter. They might destroy that. Ostriv will always be the answer. Well, it depends on what you want. But yeah, I'm a big fan of Ostriv, of course, so that helps. But yeah, I don't really. There are some things in this game that I don't like so much, and I have that way less in Ostriv. I had, when I was working on the radio station online, a DJ who would never nor broadcast when there was a thunderstorm. He thought it would attract the lightning. He had a short career. Yeah, I guess so. The village is being raided. Yeah, I know. Oh, there they come. Yeah, we have the raiders. It is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I guess my archer is already working them. Oh, this is interesting. We have the health bar, and it's not really where it's supposed to be. I guess they need to fix that. Let's get my hunter back in here, and we're gonna sound the bell so that everybody gets into the buildings. I want my hunter person to survive, because if she doesn't survive, we have an issue. Oh, they're attacking this building, I guess. Oh, yeah, they're attacking the building, but please go on. Don't destroy my building. That's not nice. Ooh, did the hunter shoot an arrow there? I don't know. Alright, they're all getting back to the village, as are these raiders. Oh, these are shooting now, apparently. Oh no, these are raiders. Ah, that's a problem. Come on, get to the town hall so I can shoot back. Later all laying down for a bit. Okay, Mike, thanks for being here. Thanks for all your support. Truly appreciate it. I guess in the new update something went wrong with the health bar, so they should probably fix that soon with a hot fix. Get away from my storages. Go away. Alright, 2 are dead. That's good. This one is almost dead now. My hunter can help out now. That's great. Oh yeah, come on, kill him, kill him, kill him. Then we have killed them all. Yay! Wow, great job. We've killed them all. Well, that was our first raid. We did quite well. I don't think they're able now to take the weapons and stuff from the raiders. That would be awesome if they can do that. Like in Dawn of Men, you can do that. So that would be really interesting if we could get that into this game. Because that would give us a few weapons at least. But I don't think that's the case. But maybe they added that. I don't see any weapons appearing, so I don't think so. Alright, well, the raid is over. Oh, there were 10 raiders apparently. Oh, one is probably still attacking this building. Or not. No, apparently not. Village was raided. We killed 8 out of the 10. They pillaged nothing. Yay, that was good. I like that. And right now I see 25 likes. Thank you so much, people. That is so much appreciated. I love it. Alright, we can now see what happens if you don't have a lot of laborers. Buildings like this will get completely filled up with goods, because they're just not carrying them around. And of course also the fighting didn't help. Quirky is already laying down. Are you okay, Quirk? You're just laying on the couch watching, or? Alright, I guess we need to keep working on the defenses for a little bit. Let's build a piece of wall on these two sides. And then, yeah, we need to gather some trees as well. I do think we have enough firewood for now, so I'm going to get one person out of here, so that we have some extra workers that can get logs and stuff. And we do have some space now for more people, but they're still not really bringing me the extra people. Alright, there's an issue there too with the land. Alright, what if we flatten that a bit too? Well, you enjoy laying down, Quirky. That's great. 5 logs. Okay, so we have a few now. That helps. We have food for 9 months, so that's good. There's some more food incoming from this one soon. That should help out. Well, with the few people we started from, we did quite okay, but I would love this town to get a lot bigger right now. A bit more people in it. Let's just set up at least... Oh man, the landscape here is also quite hard. We'll just have to expand this way then. I love my lazy boy. Your husband loves you too. Oh, well, I'd stay away for now. At 50 likes, a 5-member giveaway. Just do it. We're not going to reach that, I think. But that's fine. I'm already so happy with all of you being so nice and so supportive and so friendly and so cool and so amazing. You're all really just amazing people. Alright, let's build an extra hunter here for some extra hides. That will be nice. And we're out of logs again. Oh, because we're building houses. That's the thing. Oh, there's a couple of good trees in the village now. Chop those. So I guess if we now get some extra people into town, I'm not going to build any new jobs. I mean, it's very tempting to, but we really need to just chop trees and make sure that we have all the resources we need. But I think in the last update, they definitely made it a bit harder because, well, I've played quite a few run-throughs and I never had it as hard as this one, especially not on the settings that we have it on. So I think they focused a little bit more on making it slightly harder with some more animals in the beginning that will attack you and stuff like that, which is, I think it's nice. So far, if you had found a mode that worked, that you could basically do it the same almost every game and you would always survive, and now it actually gets a bit tougher, so that is actually interesting. Alright, food for 9 months. So that should at least get us to the next spring, so that's good. 11 months of food now, that's great. 1 log, huh, no, that's a lot. 1 person in the graveyard, so... Oh, do we get new immigrants there? I don't think so. It could, yeah, I think so. We're gonna get new immigrants. Yay, finally. 14 people. Okay. You're all welcome. Go do a job. Now we have 18 workers. Now we should be able to stock up on some fire, on some wood. Oh, wow. This is helpful. 14 people at one go. That's nice. Yeah, much easier when ladies lie down, so you not need to hunt them when they run around with a vacuum cleaner. Gonna pump this channel by any means, otherwise you and Hero would have nothing to do. I have excellent moderators who excel at their job. Kevin, Hiradef, Shuriel and Wifey all do an amazing job moderating. I'm just so happy that they're willing to do that for me. Thank you so much. Alright, finally we're getting a few logs. Let's build a few pieces of wall here and an extra gate. I mean, if we get a few logs, why not use them? Oh, that's the wrong place. Stop, stop, stop. Destroy. Yes, don't bring logs there. Should be out here. So then we have space for another guard tower here. Or a couple of guard towers, actually. That would be nice. 29 logs. Great. Let's spend them all. And we have room for 5 more people. Also nice. Maybe we should now start working on the clay pit and get just like 1 or 2 people working in there. That should be enough. And that way we get the clay slowly for the school. That might be a good one. I want that school up as well. But in the end, I just want everything up and running and stuff, and that's just not going to work out. That is a good thing, though, with this game. You can't just do everything at once. You have to save resources, you have to save materials, you have to really manage your people and what you can do with them. We got 2 farmers out, by the way. 1 on each field. Let's put them back to get that tiny bit of extra food out of it. That should be good. But I like it that you really have to manage your resources, make choices depending on how your map is going and what you're doing. That's a really good one. The soap shop, candles. I'm only here for the beer. Oh boy. Yeah, we don't need any of that. We could go for a work camp. We build a work camp here in this forest. That will get us a lot of trees. Yeah, I'm actually gonna do that. The Iron Lady. With the big whip. Yeah, don't get her mad. We played some Astroneer last evening to try for the upcoming event. Boy, I'd made one mistake. Ouch. Alright, we still have a couple of logs. That's great. Let's keep going with the protective wall. That'll be so cool. Food for 8 months, that's okay. Now you can see that even though it's still snowy, they're already coming out again. So they took some shelter in the snow, and then it was fine. And then now they're getting out there, and they're just continuing on. Alright, we have the shelter. Desirability is 19%. If we can get it high enough, they will upgrade, and we can get more money out of it. So that'll be nice. Looks for the whip emoji. Oh, that should be interesting. You're a fast learner. Yeah, violence tend to do that to me. No, just joking, of course. We just had fun yesterday. It was great. I really enjoyed trying the game out, so that was fun. Alright, we're soon gonna get some towers here to protect this area. Hi, Devin. Nice of you to join us. Too many building projects. Yeah, I guess so. Although right now we're only building these wall pieces and they're not building here anything. So, oh, this is up now too. Great. I actually don't think we have any more building projects right now. But yeah, so far I have been doing too many projects, I know. We just have to make them get some wood for us now. Oh, and we were building this too. Ah, nice. But you're right. I tend to make that mistake all the time. I just want to keep going and get everything up, and it's just... I guess patience is not my best virtue. Well, I mean, like with our kid and stuff, I'm very patient, but in games, I just want to keep going. Remember the song Xanadu? Believe that was whipped in that song. Think so. Yearly taxes collected. Now that's a nice thing if you're the ruler and you get the taxes. I like that. First bits of clay are delivered to the school. I like that too. Olivia Neutron bomb. Oh boy. Alright, let's see. A temple. That's a bit too much. But the trading post could be interesting at some point to start getting some goodies that we don't have or start selling some stuff. But I think we should focus on the town for now. And just the town. We do need extra food though. Can't get fish from that other place anymore because we already get so much. What's this? Oh, that's my hunter. I thought it was another raider camp or something. Luckily not. But there's also water up here. Maybe we can get some fish up here. There's not a lot of fish here, I see already. Your village is low on builders. I have 4 builders. What's the problem? Let's get 6 then. That's okay. This is quite far out of town, though. Might not be the best option. Maybe it's time for a whole different thing. Like the arborist, we can get some fruits out of the ground. That would be nice. But we need clay for that. And that's going to take some time. So we'll do it like this. And we'll leave the people to get me some actual logs. I guess I should listen to the wise lessons from Devin and just take my time now. And make sure that we start to work like this. Now we have the work camp up. They can get logs. I don't want them to get stone right now. They just need to get me logs and more logs. And there should be a lot to be getting here. So that's great. And then hopefully we can finish the walling a bit. That might also be quite helpful. Ooh, I hear a thunderstorm. Luckily, I don't have to turn my computer off right now, because that would end the stream, of course. That would not be so good, but... Alright, 30 logs already. Finally, we're getting some logs in. I like it. I looked. Lucky for you guys, there's no whip. A lit cigarette, yeah, but no whip. Well, here it is. If you can find a little emoji with a whip, and you send a picture of it to me, I believe I'm able to add like custom emojis for subscribers and stuff like that. So then you might be able to get one if you just make sure that I have one that I can add. I can add some emojis to the game. So workers are missing tools. Tools are needed to work efficiently in this building. Oh, now all of a sudden I need tools. That wasn't needed before. All right, that's a new addition then. Cool. Have to get some tools. Well, tools are a long way out, because here we have the foundry and here we have the blacksmith, or we can make some tools. So maybe we have to buy some tools soon. I don't know. 44 logs though. We're finally getting some logs out. And since I'm scared of the enemy, let's keep going with this. Yeah, let's go like that and like that. And I have to do some calculations here. So, 1, 2, 3 more. All right, we'll do it like this. Then there's the road. Then we get the space. So the wall, the actual wall, come on, yeah, goes right here. Then we continue this road a bit. And then, yeah. All right, we'll let them build this first. Slowly, slowly, we'll get there, we'll get there. Still only one person in the graveyard. It's a bit lonely for the person, but I think we're doing quite fine. I mean, it's year 8, only one person died so far. I don't know if you checked Cooper's Graveyard in the Ostriv channel on the Discord, but he managed to fill his graves quite quickly in a peaceful game. So I think I'm not doing that bad. The building needs more workers. Oh, the school. We don't have intelligent people right now. Interesting. Ah, there we are. Alright, kids can go to school now. That's great. I don't think we can actually see how many kids go to school, but at least they can now go to school. So that'll be nice. Yeah, it doesn't show us how many kids are in school. Well, the school is up. And that should increase the desirability. School plus 8%. It's now 20%, but it should be 30%. Then we can get a higher tier, and we also need some herbs. Okay, that's tough. I agree with you. You have the best mod team on YouTube. Totally true. Totally true. They're so good. Alright, we're out of wood again, but I now want to finish this wall. So I'm just going to tell them to finish the wall. And once that is done, we have at least some form of defense. A villager has died. Ah, that's so sad. Okay. Well, we have food. We're not doing that bad, but I want more food. Oh, there's another of those raider camps. I really don't like those raider camps. That's why I thought of building a pacifist mode game, because it just makes it a lot easier. You don't have to worry about the raiders all the time. But then the new soldier system was out, and I was like, I have to try that, of course. Not that I'm regretting it right now, but it would be nice to get a few less raiders. Struggles like that. Alright, let's do a little bit of recon there. And then it might be time to get fish from the top lake, because I think there's not a lot more in here. 292, yes, that's good. So it refills all the time, and if you put in too many, we'll totally run this one out of fish. We could also do a bit of recon here, but then they should not walk all the way like that, but they have to walk like this. Then it can work. It'll just get sick all the time. That's where the arborist comes in. So let's start working with an arborist so that we can plant some trees, get fruit. Fruit really helps to make sure people don't get sick. We can put this quite a bit out of the way. Oh, there's herbs here. We should collect those herbs at some point. A raider camp is attacking your villagers. Yeah, I was afraid of that. They were just running straight in here for the recon. That's not what they should do. Alright, there we go. So we've placed an arborist camp. As soon as it's done, we can start to plant the trees for it. And then we can get some fruit. And that's also extra food. Now, fruit spoils real quickly. So it works best if you also get to preserves at some point. But fruits are a very good way to make sure your people don't get sick. So we'll try to work our way towards that, of course, because that's helpful. Let's see what else. Well, we'll have to give them some time to finish some of the buildings, of course. So we'll let them do that. Oh, he's transferring clay. Or he did transfer clay. He's probably going to do it again. Well, nice amounts of clay is always a good help. 2 new villagers born. So now we're at the max of our housing again. How many? We have 10 laborers, so they should be able to do some work here. Just have to make sure that we keep telling them to cut all the trees close. Now, yeah, there they go. This is better. Let's just get all the trees in range, at least. Well, that should work out. We'll see how they do. Villager cured, always a nice message to get. Better than that they die, so open source whip, thus that means everybody can use it. Interesting. I don't want to use whip. Okay, well, at least we managed to survive so far. It's year 8 already. We are still out. Oh, these people need a bit of water. Maybe that helps them to survive too. Without water, that can be tough, but it's interesting. Let's build a bit of water for them and give them a road towards the water. There we go. Alright, well, it's working out so far. It has also been 2 hours and 10 minutes, so in the busy weekend that I have, and I have to work tomorrow, I'm just going to call this the end of this stream. We'll continue in a week or so with this amazing game. It's a lovely game, and there's still a lot that we have to figure out. At least we got the basics set up a bit, and hopefully soon we can start to get some soldiers and get rid of all those raider camps and stuff like that. So we'll have to build the barracks at some point. But for now, I'd just like to say thank you all so much for watching, for being here, for liking this, for being subscribed to the channel, for being a member, for everything. You're all such amazing, great people. I hope you all enjoyed this too. If you did, then I hope to see you another time again. I wish you all a great Easter weekend, or whatever you're going to do. Enjoy it. Take care. Stay healthy. And then, of course, I hope to see you all soon enough. I will be streaming again on Sunday evening. That should be Ostriv Map 3. We're going to continue our lovely town on there, so that should be fun too. I hope you will enjoy that. And if you have suggestions or whatever, feel free to leave a comment anywhere so that I can read it if you have a new game for me to try out or whatever. And feel free to join our Discord. It's a great, amazing place where we meet up after streams and stuff like that. And we can talk all week about gaming, about our personal lives, about anything you want. Just as long as you're nice and friendly, then it's all good. So thank you all so much. See you next time. And bye-bye.